Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to break down the Highway 21 Turbine Mesh Jacket, available at RevZilla.com. So what you're getting for around the $90 price point is just a lightweight mesh shell. There is going to be a waterproof membrane, which is included separately in a stuff sack. So for those of you out there looking for the lightest weight jacket possible, you do have a mesh jacket combined with an extra layer that you can layer up underneath for a little bit of windproof, waterproof protection. Now, what you're getting as we break this down is very simply a $90 jacket. And really with that comes no CE level protection. You are going to get some foam pads in this, but that's about it. This is really just a step up over a t-shirt. For those of you that don't want to ride in a t-shirt, but you do want to get that max amount of airflow. So the one thing I will note here, for those of you that are concerned with safety, there's a few jumps you can make without breaking the bank. If you can get yourself away from the $90 price point up to around the $120 to $140 price point, there's going to be a wide variety of jackets that are going to give you beefed up material as well as beefed up CE level protection. For example, you could take a step up, if you like the way this looks, the Fly Cool Pro jacket is going to come around the $150 price point, and it's going to give you just a lot of extra beefed up material, similar amount of airflow, but now you're getting up into CE level armor. Just something that you need to note up front if you're looking at this, the protection that's baked in here is going to be very minimal. Now from a sizing standpoint, Mr. McHugh on my left-hand side, he stands at 6 foot tall, weighs in at 225 pounds, and he has a 45-inch chest. We have him in size large. According to Highway 21 size chart, he should actually be in a size extra large. So we sized him down and it's going to fit him spot on. If you do need a little bit of extra room in the midsection, we're going to show you in a second, there's going to be large expansion gussets, which actually expand the midsection about 4 inches on this piece. So again, if you're looking at the size chart, you're going to want to size down one full size. Sizes range from a small up to a 4XL. There's one color available, that is the black that Pat is wearing on my left-hand side. So within Highway 21's line, this is going to be a new brand for us here at RevZilla, and we're really seeing them kind of push hard into the cafe cruiser segment with options that aren't going to break the bank. Like I said, the Turbine Mesh is coming in around that $90 price point, but really when you're looking at some of the other pieces in their line, even something like the hoodie would actually give you a little bit more protection than what we're seeing with this. So just keep that in mind when you're considering, your level of protection as well as airflow. Yes, this is going to give you a major amount of airflow, but when we take a look at the padding that you're seeing here, it's not CE rated, it's light pad, and the mesh itself is going to be super lightweight. So as we work our way down, simple band collar, you do have some neoprene at the top of this for added comfort. As we work our way down the arms, the one thing you will note, you are going to have an adjuster at the top of the forearm if you need a little bit of adjustment there, and then you are going to have a zip entry with a snap cuff at the base of this. Now, working our way down the front, the one thing you'll notice is that there is an asymmetrical racing stripe. So you have two swaths of leather working down the side, which just give this a little bit of a sportier feel. And then single zip entry with dual hand warmer pockets on either side. Sir, face sideways, strike the riding position for me because we've got some expansion gussets to take a peek at here. On the back of the shoulder, you are going to have gussets on the back of the shoulder if you are more of that full tuck position. Again, I don't know if I would recommend riding this around on a sport bike unless you were just sticking to 35, 40 miles an hour around city streets, using this as a commuter back and forth. And then as we work our way down the side, the one thing you'll note is there is this large expansion gusset. It goes all the way up underneath the armpit. This is about 12 inches long, and it does give you that extra layer of expansion if you are larger, specifically in the midsection. And if you are a little bit smaller in the midsection, you are going to have this Velcro adjuster to kind of cinch down so you can fine-tune the fit a little bit for you. Sir, let me face backwards. Now, like I said, with the armor and the elbows and the shoulders, this is just going to be a back pad in here. Now, if you really like the way this looks, you like the idea of all the mesh air, you can upgrade. There is going to be an armor kit available for this where you can upgrade for the back, the shoulders, and the elbows. But again, by the time you end up spending the money to upgrade the armor to this, now you're getting up into that $120, $130 price point. You might just want to consider a slightly beefier jacket from the get-go. I'll leave that up to you. Now, as we take a look down the back, you're going to see that asymmetry continues with the leather stripes. The one thing to note here, same with the front, same with the back, in addition to just those swaths of leather, you are going to have that pop of reflectivity. It is going to be that blacked out reflective that you're seeing working down the outside of the stripes. So you are getting that extra little bit of reflectivity in the nighttime. Sir, you may go ahead and face around, and I'm going to have you go and unzip for me. Let's hold the right side open first. You will see on the inside, you are going to have that zipper. If you do want to throw that waterproof liner in here, it does zip into place. And then hold the left side open for me. The one thing you'll notice is there is an additional Napoleon pocket as well as a drop pocket on that mesh interior liner for this. If you're just rocking a t-shirt, that mesh liner makes sure this jacket feels nice and comfortable against your skin. Sir, you may zip up. So from Highway 21, the Turbine Mesh is a very simple piece. Minimal protection, maximum airflow is the name of the game with this particular jacket. Again, coming in around that $90 price point. A lot of riders out there utilizing Highway 21 gear. If you want to hear more about what those riders have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews of folks that are already out there putting Highway 21 apparel through its paces. If you have a question for one of our gear geeks as to which jacket is right for you from a sizing standpoint, from a riding standpoint, never hesitate to give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email to cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Highway 21 Turbine Mesh Jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.